What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to CRÜZR Radio episode 26. I am your new host, Michael Brandon. Today I'm joined with our co-host, Hunter Harris, our founder, Chad Rice, and the one and only Jerry Turner. We're going to pick right back up where we left off, recapping our 2023 season, talk about our plans for 2024, of course talk about the upcoming turkey season, and as well as get into some of the new products we're going to be releasing here very soon. Let's get into it. So let's get started just talking about, where we left off from the last episode, the 23 season, the hunting season, things that are going along in the CRÜZR world. Why don't you start us off, Chad?
Yeah, man. So, this is, it's been a long time since we did a podcast. Definitely glad to be back. Took a minute to get everything set back up, but we're here and we're doing it. Last year, definitely was a doozy as far as it goes for me, which is the reason we quit the podcast last year and didn't continue on. I had some stuff happen with the family. My parents' house burned down. A couple months later, my dad passed away. But, 2023 was a wash, and, we had to tear down the podcast studio because we're actually doing it in a small apartment under the CRÜZR headquarters. And when my parents' house burned down, we had to move them in here. So thank God I had the place because they really had nowhere to go. They lost everything. So, it was it's definitely a God thing, them, us having this place. And my dad kind of went downhill after the fire. He had stage 4 lung cancer, and just him being here and being able to spend a lot of time with him, and everybody got to spend a lot of time with him. It was
enjoyable.
It was enjoyable. My dad was a one of a kind person, and definitely a funny guy for sure. So definitely miss him. But new year. Definitely not going to forget about him. Just going to keep on trucking along and make 24, make him proud with 24, So here we are. It's 2024. What is it, March? It's March.
Yeah,
2024,
March
man.
already.
Q1's almost over.
Yeah,
I know,
can't
it's
believe
crazy.
it.
So, let's talk about deer season, though, because we haven't talked on the mics about deer season at all. I had a pretty decent deer season. What about you guys?
I didn't hunt very much.
Yeah.
Just to be honest with you, I mean, we were super busy. Of course, last year was first full year here.
Yeah.
On the CRÜZR squad, so
yeah,
kind of getting adjusted to that. But I mean, had the opportunity to kill some does and stuff like that, but just never.
Yeah.
Didn't kill anything.
Yeah. What about you, Mike? Did you do much hunting?
No, I didn't get out that much. I think I probably only hunted maybe 4 times.
Yeah.
And it was all during archery season. I got real close to my target buck. He got in about 45 yards. He didn't get in close enough to where I felt confident in taking that shot.
Sure,
But, he ran off chasing a doe, and I never saw him again.
There you go.
That was pretty much the end of my season.
Well, you lost your hunting property last year, so.
Yeah. So did lose that permission property, which was a pretty big loss for my part because that's where I spent majority of my season before scouting and getting ready. Had a lot of target bucks on there that I was going for, Big 8, Big 10, and then there was rumors that there was a 12-point who would have put them all to shame that neighbored on the next property, and it would occasionally come down into the property I was hunting. So lost that, which really hurt because I lost it during season. So I didn't really get to take full advantage of that or even get to turkey hunt it.
Yeah, that stinks, man.
That was rough.
I ended up leasing about 450 acres last year, which turned out to be pretty awesome because of the place. I don't guess it had been hunted in the last 6-8 years or so. And we got some pretty big ones on camera, didn't we, Hunter?
Oh yeah, some real good quality deer. To our knowledge, all of them made it through.
Yeah.
So
one got killed.
One got killed, but I mean, we just so happened I go to church with a guy, so we got to see some pictures of him. Real good deer. He
was a good one too. What did he score?
147.
147. Yeah.
So I mean, stud.
He was a stud. Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. I actually hunted that deer pretty hard right there during the rut, and he disappeared, and that's why neighbor killed him. So
absolutely, we definitely had some of the CRÜZR team, some of our ambassadors put down some really good deer this year.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like
Absolutely.
some absolute studs.
Yeah, Cole killed a really big buck.
Droppy.
Yeah, old Droppy. There's some great footage out there on YouTube of Droppy. Definitely check that out. We some of the Tree Crew guys, they killed what was his name? I can't remember his name.
Cody.
Was it Cody?
Cody Hall.
Cody killed a pretty good one, I think, but the other guy with the black beard, I can't remember his name. Dylan. Was it Dylan?
Dylan?
I don't know. I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't really spoke with Dylan in a few months. I haven't talked to him about his season.
We got so many guys that are ambassadors, and
we'll be bringing them on. They can tell their own stories.
Listen,
for sure.
dude, I can't. If I'm not around you all day, every day, I'm not gonna remember your name. I'll never forget your face, but I will never remember your name.
It's not personal.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, back to the lease. Yeah, we had a really big 8 and a really stud of a 10, and
then 2 stud 10s.
2 stud 10s, yeah, and they all.
One of them got.
Well, the one got killed, but the other 10, he ended up living. Got a couple pictures of him after season, and the 8, he's running around. Hopefully, they start dropping some antlers here soon. We can go out and look for them.
Mm-hmm.
Never really saw many turkeys on that lease, and until after season, we got a couple photos of some longbeards.
And getting more all the time.
And getting more pictures of them all the time. So super pumped about turkey season.
There's a lot of coyotes out there, though.
Yeah, we got to do something about that.
Last season, didn't you talk about getting into trapping? Did you do any trapping this year?
Didn't. I haven't done any trapping. Trapping is a thing where it requires time.
A lot of time, and then we don't have a lot of time here. So
it's not that we don't. I mean, we got time to go set them, but I mean, you got to check them every single day.
Every day, yeah.
Right. You don't want to leave something in a trap for.
I guess technically you could.
What's the law? Every 24 hours you got to check your traps?
Like every 24 or 36 hours. I want to say 24, but I mean, if you had enough cell cameras you could put over every camera, then that would suffice. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I don't know the first thing about trapping.
Yeah, I know a little bit, but
I know enough where I could get started. I could set traps, but
one day we'll get into it pretty hard.
One day we'll get into it, but
what about old Jerry? How was last year for you, Jerry? I know you don't hunt that much, but
last year was great. I mean, yeah, of course you guys know I haven't been out in the woods or anything, but
we went fishing a few times.
That was fun.
You held down the fort at CRÜZR HQ, though.
Yeah, the only thing I've been hunting is ways to take better care of our customers and perhaps emails I might have missed. But
absolutely.
Sorry if I missed your email.
Rogue customer emails.
Yeah,
it's a very Jerry response.
Absolutely.
Whenever we went out fishing, we went out creek fishing, and I couldn't help but laugh whenever you got out of your car. Whenever we picked you up, you got out in jeans and tennis shoes, and I told him we were going, button-up shirt, just like we were going to work. I was like, Jerry, we're going to be walking through a creek bed, right?
It didn't matter.
He still did it, though.
It's his regular attire.
He was waist deep in that water, in that full get-up, too. It was something to admire.
That's a very Jerry thing to do, I think.
Need to get him a pair of waders.
Yeah.
For sure.
They just pick up those boots.
Oh, your light boots. That's right.
Light boots.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would work or not, but
up until, or as far as the boots go, it'll work.
Sure. Yeah. As long as you don't get them over the boot tops, then you'll be sloshing around with some wet feet.
Yeah, then it won't matter.
Yeah.
It's about to get warm, though. We just get in there and just basketball shorts and some water shoes. We'll be all right.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't think we caught anything that day.
I did.
Oh, you caught? Yeah.
I can't remember if you did or not.
I don't think so. There's a whole group of people that were like fishing upstream.
Man. Yeah. Dude, you want to talk about
them out.
Just, I don't even know what the word here is, but they were not acting right.
Yeah, acting a fool.
Walking through our fishing hole, obviously where we're casting, walking straight through. And
well, I know where you guys went, and that's par for the course there. So
fair enough.
you know, you got to get deep and wade way back away from parking areas. There's some really good holes on that little river.
Absolutely. I thought we were pretty far back from where we parked and how far we walked.
Yeah.
But because we probably walked that creek bed for about 40 minutes, and then these two strangers came farther back than what we were.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
Where'd they come from?
Yeah. I was like, because there's nowhere to park where they were coming from, so they must have been.
They did what y'all did, but further.
Exactly. They got out there before we did. But I didn't see their cars anywhere parked on the side of the road, so I thought we were good to go.
Yeah, that's the way it goes down there.
That's what it is, yep.
Yeah. But
hot spots get popular pretty quick around here.
Oh,
yeah, dude. Yeah, it gets sweltering.
Yeah. But I got some new spots this year I'm wanting to check out.
Nice, dude.
For sure.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, it's March, man.
We've already kicked trade show season off.
Yeah.
We've already attended ATA, the Great American, NWTF. Just got back from Iowa last week.
Yep, Iowa Deer Classic. That was cool.
Yep, we've got Palmetto Sportsman Classic coming up in is it
End of
Columbus?
this month,
Columbus, South Carolina?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbia.
Yep.
It'll be our inaugural run at this one, so.
Yeah, first time going to it. It should
Absolutely.
be fun. I won't be there. I'm doing it's like a
local
fundraiser type deal for USSA. It's like a Child's Wish thing for terminally ill kids and
wounded
veterans and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys live around this area, man, we're gonna be at the Crossville Shooting Park March 22nd. It's on a Friday. You can pay $350. They're doing a 4-man shoot, and they've got a 3D archery range there as well. We'll be set up letting people shoot a bow out of a saddle at Iron Deer. So I don't know what they've got figured out as far as what you pay per arrow, but you know, all these proceeds are definitely going to a good cause.
Very good cause.
To terminally ill kids being able to hunt, and taking out veterans to hunt and stuff like that. So it's a very good cause, very noble group, and I'm excited to be a part of it this year. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And speaking of hunting season, I couldn't help but notice the deer head behind you.
Yeah,
why
man.
don't you tell us about that?
So that was the only buck I killed last year. It was on the that was on the lease. So probably should have let that dude walk. He probably would have been pretty good. I think he's just a 2-year-old, but he just did it right. I was we planted a little food plot early last year, and that dude walked in one morning and he had like 4 other bucks with him, and he was running everybody around.
It was just his time.
Yeah, I just watched him for like 30 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I'm sending it, So
absolutely
shot him at like 52 yards.
Well, you had some upcoming trips, so I mean, it was like.
Speaking of that, I did go to Illinois twice last year. Had a really good hunt on some public land early November. I believe we were there. Got on a few really good bucks. Missed probably 140 to 150 inch 8 or 9 pointer. I don't exactly know what he was, but it was cold during the morning, and then it would warm up, obviously, and we were riding e-bikes in. And one morning I came back out from the hunt, started shedding layers, took off my bino harness, and obviously my rangefinder's connected to my bino harness. I sat it on the ground, took off layers, and ran off and left it, and then didn't even realize it until I went to the woods that evening. And so I didn't have a rangefinder, so I kind of stepped off the trail that I was hunting, and unfortunately I took too long of strides, I guess, or too short of strides maybe, I don't know, but I guessed it for 20 yards, and it was probably more like 25, so I shot right under that big deer. Not the greatest at judging yardage, but it happens.
So you're going to start carrying an extra rangefinder in your pack now?
Yeah, probably that, or I'm going to start practicing judging yardage. So yeah, it was unfortunate, but I think the most unfortunate part was I lost about $600 to $700 worth of binos and rangefinder, and
Yeah.
Bino harness. So
yeah, that hurts.
that stinks. So if you hear this and you found a FHF bino harness with a pair of Nikons and a Bushnell rangefinder,
They're Chad's.
it belongs to me.
you know where to send it.
Illinois public land. So no, it was good though. We had a great time. We went with I went up there by myself. I went with the Talk About It Outdoors guys. It was a good group of dudes, good hunt camp. First time hunting Illinois, and definitely not the last. It was pretty awesome. So definitely a lot of deer running around on that public. A lot of good ones too. I saw probably 170-inch 10-pointer up there as well. Just never came close enough. I think he came to about 80 yards, was as close as he came. He was chasing a doe and tried to grind him in, rattle him in. Nothing worked. But yeah, I've got a great spot to go next year. So
heck yeah, it'll get better a little bit every year. What
exactly.
We probably need to get up there with old Matt Hill. He's got some ground up there, don't he?
Well, he was supposed to go up there with us. He was supposed to go up there the same time I was up there, but something, family obligation or something, kept him home. But he's got a good group of guys he goes with. They were up there. I don't know if they had any luck or not, but they were hunting maybe 45 minutes from where I was at, and I know there's a lot of public up there, so there's probably, dude, there were so many people up there when I was up there. It was a wonder I even found any deer, you know what I'm saying, that were unpressured. The whole trip, I guess I was up there 5 days. The first 2 days, I didn't see a deer on the hoof, man. It was kind of warm. And then we got a front moved in, and I ended up doing a lot of map scouting and ended up finding a really good spot on a creek bottom. It's kind of thick on both sides of the creek bottom. Definitely had some rolling hill terrain, and it ended up being good. That's where I saw those 2 bucks and saw a lot of does, a lot of small bucks. But the spot I was at, I guess, was pretty good because I only had one person for those 3 days walk in on me. So sort of one of those overlooked spots, I guess, and worked out pretty well. I just blew the shot. So
yeah, happens to the best of us.
Happens.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Yep. So
part of it.
But I guess there's a lot of people that are probably interested in the sticks. We should probably touch on those because that's pretty much every video or anything we post now. They're like, "Where are the sticks? Where are the sticks?" So
yeah, it's been a hot point, and I'll kind of let y'all take that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like the sole designer here of all of our products. We all bounce ideas off, but I'm the one that like heads up all that. And then just with all the family stuff I had going on last year, everything just went to the back burner, and family was the main focus. And like I said, losing my dad was pretty tough, so pretty much lost focus on everything going on as far as new products goes. So there were a few issues with the sticks that needed to be ironed out. And like I said, just the whole family thing, I pretty much stopped working on them and just focused on family. But, like I said, 2024 is here. We've been working on the sticks. I've been working on them. I think we've got everything that was an issue figured out, and we're shooting for the summer. So, I mean, everything's pretty much done as far as design work goes. We just got to get like FEA testing done, get the manufacturer line back up. And I mean, that's the only thing holding us back now is waiting on other people at this point. Right, Jerry?
Yeah. I mean, I think as soon as we're ready to press play, everything's going to happen.
Pretty quick. So yeah, excited about it. They're awesome, man. They're going to be a solid stick choice. So, they're not going to be for everybody, but
no stick is.
Yeah, no stick is.
No
exactly.
stick is.
So, I think we got a pretty good track record with our products as far as saddles. Our backpack was a hit last year. We got new products coming out. So, hopefully the sticks are a hit as well. I climbed on a set of prototypes all last year and absolutely loved them. They worked great, had no issues out of them. So I think they're going to be a great choice.
Yeah, just from what limited experience I've had with the prototypes, I mean, they're rock solid.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely the most solid sticks I've climbed on.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people have seen those prototypes at trade shows and stuff, and, you know, they've been well received. Definitely, you know, we had some issues with stacking and some tolerances and things like that we were trying to get worked out. We got them worked out. Now, like I said, we're just waiting on waiting on other people at this point. So
real close to the finish line.
Yep.
Real close.
Yep. We can see it.
Speaking of new products, we've also got the camo saddles coming out this year, and the new zipper pouches.
Yeah, dude.
I know people have been hyping those up, seeing them at the trade shows. I've got people asking me about them.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they've, you know, at Iowa Deer Classic, a bunch of people grabbed that Bottomland saddle and was like, yeah, can't wait for this to come out. So we're excited about that, man. I mean, yeah, everything's better in Bottomland, right? So we're gearing up for a good 2024 season. New products, definitely going to be the same quality as far as comfort and build goes for CRÜZR saddles, and just in camo patterns now. So
absolutely, yeah. We don't ever want to release a product that we don't feel confident in.
Yeah.
That we think is going to be a good fit for the market, and you know, fill a hole that we've got as far as our product line goes. And I mean, people have been asking for camo saddles for probably the get-go.
Yeah.
You know what
absolutely.
I mean? So we've just now gotten to the point to where we've got a way to make it, and it's going to look good, and it's going to perform the same.
Exactly. So we're going to be working with several different camo companies this year. Definitely, obviously, Mossy Oak, Scree, and Osseo, and then possibly Realtree as well. I don't know. Have you been talking to?
Yeah, so
the
we've been talking
guys?
to Realtree. I think we forgot True Timber as well.
Yeah, True Timber as well.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep. True Timber, definitely going to get one. And Strata. Yeah. Strata's an awesome pattern.
Oh yeah.
Great affordable camo and Strata. I think a lot of people wear it, so it's definitely a no-brainer to put a saddle out in Strata. So excited about it.
Absolutely. Is there anything else going on this year that you could touch on, Jerry? I mean, is there any new developments we've got going on? Other than like the zipper pouches. When are those coming?
Sure, the zipper pouches. I think the last I heard they were going to be here another couple or 3
April.
weeks. April. Yeah. So be on the lookout for those. We'll let everybody know. Everybody that subscribed to our email list or that follow us online, we're going to make some noise about it. And along that same timeline, we'll be releasing our pattern saddles as well.
Yeah.
And you're going to see that selection of patterns, I would imagine, grow. And then just be on the lookout for new product announcements. We're already working on stuff for this year, but we're already working on stuff for next year as well. Yeah. And, we try to keep that product development pipeline healthy and full. And then just doing a lot of work to make sure that we, can stay in front of the, being able to meet the demand stuff. Yeah. So we've been doing a lot of work at HQ. I know we're sort of bursting at the seams around here.
If anybody's been here, they can see. So that's another cool thing we're working on as well. We're going to be building a new facility this year, hopefully. From scratch, man, from the ground up, which is going to be
the blueprints we've seen so far are the ones that you and some other people were working on. Just based on what I've seen so far, it's going to be an amazing facility. So looking forward to that.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm going to get my own office.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So we're all sharing like one big room, and we're all tight quarters in there, but hey man, we're making do with what we got.
But at the same time, it'll enable us to better serve.
Well, I'm not sure if everybody knows either. Like we do more than just have podcasts and answer emails and phone calls and stuff. We actually run a small manufacturing facility here. So
yeah, exactly.
We're cramped for space. We've got our warehousing and our production here. So and we're growing thanks to all of our customers. So
Yeah.
Absolutely. Lots of moving parts. And speaking of our customers, we've got a March Madness sale going on right now. It's going to be running all the way through the 16th. So be sure to get onto the website, save up to 20% off. Use code SAVE10, get a free hat for any purchases of $300 or more. Use code free swag.
And it ships free. I don't know if you said that or not.
Yeah,
but
free shipping
over
on
300.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Little shameless plug there for CRÜZR.
There we go. Yeah, I'm excited about the new facility, man. It's we may end up opening a retail space in there as well for people to come, grab some other gear that you may need. Not probably, we're definitely doing that. Looking into possibly opening a small bow shop as well in there. Having a archery range inside the facility. So it's going to be awesome. If you're in the Middle Tennessee area, definitely get pumped because we're going to have a pretty cool spot. It's right off I-40, so a lot of people travel through. We got a lot of people that come through just to stop and try out saddles. So we're going to definitely have a better spot to serve those people and the community. So I'm excited about that for sure.
Absolutely. I don't see what there's not to be excited about when it comes to a brand new facility. You're going to be able to serve the customers better, have a better office space, more manufacturing space, more storage space, just a lot more opportunities for us to get bigger and grow and provide more products to these customers.
Yeah, dude. We couldn't do it without our customers, man. We really appreciate our customers, and I think we're all like, we wake up every day and kind of pinch ourselves because we're like
100%
living a dream, man. It's crazy. So,
absolutely. It's been awesome, and I'm looking forward to what we were going to do the rest of this year, what we've got planned for the next, Jerry and I, Chad, Hunter, we've all been talking about what our plans are for the next 5, 10, 15 years. We've got some really exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. So
God willing, the creek don't rise, right?
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. So I know turkey season's right around the corner.
It's right on the stairwell.
Absolutely.
It's on the tip of the tongue. I can taste it almost. I
got
cannot wait.
About 4.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, 4.5.
I know.
Closer to 5. I'm saying 4.5 just to
make yourself feel better.
I know I'm looking to put my first bird down this year, so we'll
you're gonna do it, buddy.
We'll see if I get lucky.
You're gonna do it. That's a goal of ours to make Mike kill his first bird.
Absolutely. Got to witness a double up. I was filming y'all last year. It was you and Chase.
Yeah, me and Chase.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was a crazy video.
That was an awesome hunt, dude. We got a new guy joining the crew to film for us and possibly take over some of the social media stuff for us. Brendan's a good kid, just moved here a couple years ago from Florida, so he's going to be taking over some of the videography stuff for us. He's a heck of a dude behind the camera, man. He knows what he's doing, so we're excited about that. We're all trying to get better on the camera too. We're trying to put out hunts. So we got some stuff in store for 2024 and beyond, really.
Yeah.
So
we're still trying to figure out the camera stuff.
Yeah, we're trying. It's tough, man.
Especially with trying to run a business and do that. It's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts. We've got a lot of moving parts. We're considering a lot of things. I know we talked about getting the podcast started back up for probably 3 weeks.
Yeah,
shoot, more like 3 months, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about it since December. It's just...
Well, every time we would move closer to starting on it, something else lands in your lap that's...
Yeah.
Like, this needs to be done right now, so that's just going to have to wait. And then, you keep doing that. But...
Finally, we just pulled our big boy pants up and did it. So we're back, guys. Sorry for the long delay, but we're here.
Absolutely, and we've already got our guests lined up for the next episode. Is that right?
Yeah, man. Yep. Gonna have Bill Cawthron on from USSA. He's the one putting on that shoot up there in Crossville Shooting Park. Funny story, his son went viral at NWTF. He did a mouth call for Bo Brooks. He did like some
natural mouth call.
Yeah, natural mouth call with his own voice. Did some turkey yelping, and that kid has one heck of a natural voice gobble. It's insane.
Yeah,
I can't even believe it.
When I saw that,
so.
I didn't believe it whenever you told me he didn't have a mouth call in.
No, it's totally his voice. Unfortunately, he'll hit puberty one day. It might go away, but for now,
it's there.
It's there, dude. He can call in a turkey with just his voice. It's crazy. So
see what kind of birds he puts down this year.
Apparently, he's ate up with it too. So
good to hear.
Bill definitely is raising that kid right. So excited to have Bill on next week. So that podcast will probably drop in 2 weeks or so. But yeah. We got a lot of things planned this year as far as partners too, man. We got some cool stuff in the works. So
absolutely. I mean, do we want to talk about the?
I think we'll wait on that because I'm going to try to get them to come do a podcast with us, and then kind of announce it there.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, man,
it'll be fun.
I mean, just to kind of wrap up what we've talked about so far, the 23 season, hunting season wise, was little lackluster for us personally, but I mean, we had a lot of our team members put down some really good deer. We're looking forward to the turkey season this year and all the product developments that we're coming out with this year. We've got, the camo saddles, the zipper pouches, we've got a bunch of stuff coming out this year, the sticks. So there's a bunch of stuff coming out down the pipeline.
Working on a lot of things, man. It's a lot.
A lot of moving parts. It's a lot to keep track of, but we've got full confidence, full faith.
Sure.
That we're going to be able to pull it off and
yeah, man.
Make sure everybody's happy.
Yeah, we got some definitely got a lot of plans, a lot of irons in the fire. So, going to keep rolling out these podcasts too, man. I know this is a bit of an awkward podcast because we're just getting back into the swing of things, but we'll get back to our true selves and shooting the breeze and joking and maybe eat some more coyote backstrap.
Sure.
I know Hunter's excited about it.
No, that's a one and done thing.
Yeah, that'll never
never say never.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to live, I would eat it.
I mean, I got a price if somebody was willing to pay it, but
you guys acted like it was good.
It was.
I know it smelled good.
Sitting on a throne of
You
lies.
You didn't try
it. Somebody brought. I think you brought me a plate upstairs. Somebody did.
Bobby did.
Bobby or Chandler, maybe. I don't know. But
it smelled great.
It was delicious. So yeah.
I don't believe it.
You didn't try it?
I wasn't in town.
Oh, you weren't in town.
I wasn't in town whenever y'all did that, and I'm glad because I would have fallen for the peer pressure for sure.
And you'd have been like, "Oh, this is good." I guarantee it.
And probably been sick the next week.
No,
it was good.
We didn't get sick, so I'd definitely try it again.
I mean, I'd eat it again, but I'm not gonna sit down and eat the full backstrap. Probably
go out your way and cook.
Not gonna go hunting for coyotes.
No, I'm not gonna go hunt coyotes to eat them.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it, guys. That's what we got going on.
Yeah, a little bit shorter of an episode. We just wanted to get back on the mics, reintroduce the podcast, get you guys caught up on what all's been going on.
Knock the cobwebs off and,
exactly.
Stretch our voices here. So
get back to it. So we've got some exciting guests that we're going to be bringing on this year. Looking forward to it and still lining up some more guests. So
yeah, man. Gonna try to start doing some like over the phone and video stuff too with people that can't make it in the studio. So
yeah, we're opening up the doors quite a bit to bring on new guests.
Yeah, dude.
People who are a little bit too far away to come to the HQ to hop on the mics with us. So we're gonna be able to get them on Zoom calls, Google Meets, whatever the video call that we're doing is, and be able to talk to a lot more people.
Yeah, dude.
Bringing
excited.
In some really exciting content, really exciting podcast episodes coming up.
Yeah, buddy.
Anybody got any last words for this episode?
Excited to be back, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Ready to get them rolling.
Awesome.
2024 is going to be a big year, so hang tight. Stay with us.
Well, we appreciate all of you guys for tuning in and listening. If you guys have any questions, be sure to give us a call, 833-CRÜZR-XC, or send us an email at support@CRÜZR.shop, and we'll catch you on the next one.